Is it correct that some of you did not do the open-ended? Am I right to say that? Okay, some of you didn't do it, right? You must try to do it so that I can see your answer. Okay, you notice that those who actually improve a lot, right? They are also the people who actually did their work, especially the open-ended questions, right? They answer the question and they allow me to look at the answers and give comments on how to improve. I think that is necessary if you really are looking for, becoming better. Or you did not understand the question, is that right? Okay, we'll go through. Then let's see if you can understand better. So if you talk about plant system, okay, plant system, basically you're talking about something very important, isn't it? What is actually the important parts? Quickly tell me, or you type into the chat. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Fast hands. Okay, Sam also got to type. Sam. Yeah, don't swing around. Okay, when you talk about plant system, what are you really talking about? Okay, yep. So it has got to do with the roots, the stem, the leaves. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Beginning of the year, when we were talking about plant system, we also look into certain important parts of it, right? Now I see it. Haifa actually mentioned food carrying tubes, water carrying tubes, right? The stomata, parts of the plant, everything to do with the plants, right? Not okay. Plant system also has got the reproductive system, right? Yes or no? Okay, so all these are actually part of what we mentioned, plant system. Okay, but if you are specifically talking about transport system in plants, then you know what we are referring to. If we are just generally talking about systems, it is actually inclusive of everything. All right. So let's look at the first question. Which part A, B, C, D helps the plant to absorb water? I think this is like a P3 question. Agree? Do you all agree that this is like P3 question? It's a very simple question. Good, Evan. Yeah. Okay, Evan also tell me different parts of the plant and the function. Like he said, the stem actually hold the plant upright. Okay, it helps in the transportation of food and water to the rest of the plant. Very good. Okay, so this one, quite easy. Okay, answer is definitely D. Okay, now what is the function of C? What's C actually? Someone tell me C. Type in quickly. I know you are fast, Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you the answer yet because Ever I know, but you know doesn't mean they know, right? Correct? Yeah, so I never mentioned what is that. I want y'all to write it. Okay, so yes. Okay. Yeah, Hanin, you heard what I said, right? Because it was what what Evan gave as his answer. Okay, transport, not just nutrients, right? Okay, the nutrients you are talking about is actually the food that's made as well as water. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So this is the stem. This is the roots. All right. This will be part B is actually, D is the answer, correct? This is the flower and this is actually a leaf. Now, A is the fruit. No, actually not. Look at it carefully, Evan. Yeah. You see, this is actually the leaf, right? What's the function of the leaf? Quickly tell me. Function of the leaf? Yeah, to make food. Very good then. Thank you. How is it possible? How is it possible for the leaf to help to make food? Okay. All right. So there's this particular thing inside the leaf, right? Quickly tell me what you understand by making food. Making food, some of you mentioned photosynthesis. Okay, so this is a process whereby plant makes food, right? Okay, but making food is not just such a simple thing. It's not like the leaf say, okay, I'm going to make food today, then start making food. There's some criteria. What's the criteria? Yeah, I see it now. Okay, there is this particular substance. No worries, no worries, okay? So make food, how? There is this thing called chlorophyll. It is found inside chloroplast. Correct? So chlorophyll is inside chloroplast. Now, what's the color of chlorophyll? Very good. Some of you gave more info. What's the color of chlorophyll? It gives the leaf its color. What's the color of chlorophyll? Green. That's right. Okay, so this thing is greener. See, I'm going through so many things with you, all right? So what does this chloroplast do? It will trap light, isn't it? Correct? So chloroplast actually traps light. Okay, next. Making food is just not about, okay, it's not just about chlorophyll. In the chloroplast, what else will it need? Okay, what else do you think is needed? It's like a full summary. Yeah, correct. Wow. Evan, how do you know it's called CO2? Okay. Your father just told you. Your father is listening to our lesson, isn't it? Ah, that is your father's marks, not yours. Your father is correct, not you. But anyway, yeah, it's fine. What else? There's carbon dioxide required. Light is being trapped by chlorophyll inside chloroplast. One last thing. One last very important thing. Yeah. Some of you mentioned that's the whole equation, right? Yeah. So, Hanin, you look at your equation. Okay, light is mentioned already, right? Carbon dioxide is mentioned already, right? So, you need water. Okay, remember, water is required. In order for the plant to be able to make food, take note. All right, this process known as photosynthesis. Okay, the plant needs to take in carbon dioxide, water, okay, and then trap light with chlorophyll. Now, let me ask you, where does the carbon dioxide come from? Where will it come from? Yeah, the surrounding, correct? Then how does it enter the plant? How does it enter the plant? Is it through the roots? Stomata, good, okay? So this enters through stomata. What about water? Water actually enters through, yes, very good, the roots. Well done. So tell me something about the flower. What is the important function of the flower? What is the important function of the flower? Okay, let me wait for your answers. Yeah, I see important points you are making. This is actually where the reproductive system is. It can turn into a fruit. There is pollen found there. What else? So its main function is reproduction, right? Yep, so that is the important thing. It can develop into a fruit, but that is only possible if there is pollination as well as fertilization. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole structure of the flower, but do you still remember? How many of you still remember parts of a flower? You do? Okay, Giselle, come. Giselle, put it inside the chat. Parts of a flower. Okay, and then let me see whether you're correct. Try. Okay. Because it's revision, so let me try to go through the whole thing with you. Okay. Yep. Well done. Okay. Yep. Hanin already gave some of his inputs. Yeah, but I wait for Gisela. Okay, let's see. Who gave this answer? Evan, where did you get this answer from? Did you Google it? There are certain words that are quite cheap here, you know. If I were to ask you, I'm not too sure whether you can tell me what are they. Okay, I won't ask you. Otherwise, you don't want to type into the chat anymore. Thank you, Giselle. Okay, so Giselle says, yeah, there are some parts of the flower, right? Okay, so stigma. Okay, and then there is the anther. And then there is the filament. Okay, then also there is style. Yeah. Ovules and ovary, right? Which part of the flower develops into the fruit? Which part? Yeah, Giselle, come quickly. I wait for your answer. And then what do you think will actually form the seeds? Okay, I'll wait for Giselle's answer. She wants to answer. She put out her hand very fast, you know. Okay, very good. Okay, I see some of you already put it in. Yeah, good. Most of you got the answer. Okay, so you said the ovary will develop into the fruits, right? So what will actually form the seeds? What will actually form the seeds? Okay, Hanin typing in already. Very good. Okay, so yeah. Thank you very much, all of you. So this will actually form the seeds, and this is going to develop into the fruit. Okay, great, wonderful. So the stem, we already have Evan giving us the function, right? Yeah, to support the plant as well as to, allow water and food to be transported. Now, you all say that the roots helps the plant to absorb water, correct? Is there another function of the roots? Do you know? Or don't know? I asked the same question, okay, to the secondary 1 student. Okay, all of them only remember it is actually to help to absorb water. Yes, wonderful. So we say that roots actually help to anchor the plant to the ground. Yeah. So these are the various functions. So far, so good. Can I go on? See, one question, I can actually discuss so many things with you, right? Okay. So Giselle, remember to annotate until I tell you to do so, okay? Yeah, thank you. Now, question 2, Adrian wanted to find out if plants take in water through their roots. So he prepared 4 setups, A, B, C, and D. Okay, so you have the setup here, A, B, C, D. Each setup contains a similar plant with some of the plant parts removed. Okay, and then each setup contains 250 ml of water. So you have 250 ml of water in each of them. Okay, which 2 setups above should Adrian use to conduct a fair test? Which one do you think? Which one would you choose? Okay, yeah, all your answers are in. And then I saw also in the system generated, yeah, there are some errors. Some of you made error. Not everybody got it correct. I think 3 of you got it wrong.